The one thing I was upset about the trip is not going to the minor league baseball game because I had to fly out that night. I wasn't able to go. Everyone else that did, I've heard they had a great time, and we're watching this Blackhawks Bruins game, the Stanley Cup Game 6 at the same time in the suite. It's a minor league baseball game in the suite, watching the Buffalo Bisons play baseball, of course, but then in the corner of the suite they had a TV for the hockey game too. So, and I think my friend and one of my new friends I met, and he's from Chicago, so he's rooting for Blackhawks, and that's what kind of the thing that I really like, because everyone's a sports fan first of all, so and everyone has their respective teams that they root for, so it was cool to see that. And for me, sports is like a big part of the reason I collect caps, and with New Era being involved with many various sports, baseball, NFL, NBA to an extent, and hockey too, to a point. It's kind of cool, and other sports as well, man, other things out there. But yeah, while flying back, man, even though my phone was dying, I would check it, my Instagram, or I charge it up so I could check my Instagram and Twitter, and yeah, and some pictures too that I took on my phone, which is probably one of the reasons why my phone was dead, battery died. Even though the plane ride sucked, that was probably the only thing that sucked, during the 2-day experience. And, it made me, once I had a moment to think about it, really, it was so surreal. It was incredible. And for those that and kind of just kind of put in a general basis, it's almost everybody has their own little thing that they enjoy almost more than anything else, or they have a fetish or whatever. And to be able to have a high and a great brand, or something that you are passionate about, support you in a way that's hey, let us have you come out, check out what we do. We'll treat you right, and then we'll give you some stuff, or we'll show you kind of some behind the scenes stuff, so you get a little more in depth of how much love we put into a brand that you really love, or something like that. And I kind of get goosebumps or chills just thinking about it, because it was an incredible, phenomenal experience. I mean, it's definitely once in a lifetime, although we are hoping that it's definitely not once in a lifetime as far as staying in touch with not only New Era Cavs, but all the people I met along the way because of this experience. And we'll see how it really progresses from there. We may not really directly meet face to face again, not everybody at least, but what would be tight is that with social media, that's where it really comes into play, because especially with my Instagram, I got real heavy on that, as far as putting up pictures, or following people that share the hat culture, or are hat collectors like myself. And it was real. So we had one guy that unfortunately he was unable to make it to the trip because he had a family situation back home, but we all reached out to him and wish him well, and we really wish he was there, kind of just complete the whole group. Because what was crazy is none of us, well, we kind of knew it, or they told us about it, which we were damn, that kind of sucks, but what was crazy is they had a banner at the headquarters store. There's hey, check out this banner right here, and we all started looking at it, whoa, and we started tripping out, and then had it's a long banner, it's championship banner type size almost, and it had our favorite teams, and under our favorite team logos, and then underneath those logos that had our Twitter handles, and it said like welcome hat collectors. Thanks for continued support. And yeah, and then like like I said, like each little step of the way as the day went on, they would kind of like surprise us, and like everything was like, oh, it's like, hey, check this out, and like we're just like, wow, it's like they didn't have to go out their way to do any of this, but yeah, they did. Overall, I think for all of us, we are forever grateful and appreciative of this whole experience. For a company like New Era Caps, which is pretty big, especially if you know what a fit is, or if you heard fitted snapbacks, whatever. If you're part of or anything involved in sports or anything like that at all, if you know anything about New Era hats, caps, you know about New Era. For them to, hey, take time out, go out of their way, and kind of reach out to various people around the country and say, hey, we love for you guys, we love what you guys are doing. We want to support you guys and come out to check out our headquarters. And everything's comp. We'll cover your flight, hotel, food, whatever. We got you guys. And then for them, and then like. And then, I thought at first, and then of course they said that some headwear, but at first I thought, maybe a couple pieces here or there would have been cool enough, but no, so much more. Met some great people, not only the hat collectors, but also the New Era staff. I mean, damn, it's crazy, I feel like I'm about to get a little emotional here. Yeah. So I mean, like, I definitely hope to stay in touch with like everybody, and we feel like it's going to be an incredible momentum moving forward. I mean, you definitely check out the hashtag on Twitter and Instagram in particular, Crew Era 13. That's the name of the group. That's the name of the clique that I'll be rolling with when it comes to the Fitted Forever. Shoot. What's crazy? Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, and like, I feel like I'm forever a fan and supporter of New Era Caps. And I feel like in a sense I'm like an extended part of their family now, because like I kind of know a little more of the ins and outs of like how much labor and love they go into making the caps. And at one point, like when I was designing the caps, Drew was telling me about like how excited he was, this whole bringing us out and like getting to meet us all, and like it's like moments like that to kind of meet a fellow hat collectors, like it makes them really genuinely excited to get in the whole design process and whatnot. And yeah, and then like everything is just incredible. I definitely hope moving forward. I for other people that collect caps, I really hope that Eric definitely keeps this momentum up as far as like kind of including more of the fans that are very supportive of the brand, and kind of and hopefully like with New Era, maybe they don't have to necessarily fly us out or whatnot, but continue to just hook us up, with a shout out, with a shout out, of course, like from time to time, a free hat when it hurt, but of course I'll always continue buying hats, and I'll make sure from now on that it is the New Era and nothing else. Probably might have to dabble here and there because I collect other hats that New Era may not make at the time. So, yeah, if you're on Twitter, Instagram in particular, check out the hashtag CrewEra13. Everybody's Twitter handles and Instagrams, I'll put up on the descriptions for on the YouTube video, and then you know, I'll continue my blog, and also I'll probably get more active on Twitter and Instagram as far as my hat collection as well. So you know, thanks to everybody. I know it's a longer video than what I definitely expected, and hey, you know, to all the hat collectors out there, and to all the New Era, and to New Era, man, we're like eternally grateful. So like, thank you for everything. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words, like, because like, it was this incredible experience. So you know, much love, and this is your boy Van. I'm out. Crew error.